Greetings! Nice to hear some. Let's play some Europa Universalis Rome by Victis. It's part 9 and we are still playing as Colchis. It's been a while since the last episode, I know, but as you may remember, it was civil war here in the Austrian Kingdom. Rebels won, and then my allies declared war on them. As you may notice, they now give us tribute. It's because of there are some things when the rebels win in a civil war that's also with the diplomacy. So when you really have a saying, they get back some of the old stuff that didn't get immediately. Yeah. Anyway, I did actually do a recording, but it didn't go too well. I did some silly mistakes, and I also ended up being quiet for most of the time, so it wasn't interesting to watch either. Well, unfortunately we can't get an alliance with them. If we could, I would, since it would simplify matters, because now that they're unpaused, we'll see immediately war on Crete. And here we have the thing that I didn't I accepted to join them in their war. The Bosphorus pays tribute. It will basically destroy our stability, and while we're doing okay, our economy isn't really good enough to really get our stability up quickly, and we will prefer not to be at -3 stability, because I would like to be able to act if I get a good opportunity to attack someone and opportunistic master, then I would like to have it. So unfortunately I have to decline. So I cast spell against us, and well, look here, the Roxolani, they weren't too happy about it, and I think it gave us infamy. If you're watching that, can go back a few seconds and see whether my infamy was 6.4 before I said no. Not. Yeah. So, reasons for delay has been, well, that the fact that when I attacked first, trying to, as that thing happened the first time, that's one reason, but the other has been, well, those of you that have seen my TF2 with this main of today mentioned a certain problem there that I have been focusing on more rather than. So whenever I want to actually record something, I have ended up trying to focus on that. So Crete is occupied. So let's see if we can find someone else to get some wood from. With grain, and the province in question is producing grain, so it doesn't seem like it. Can't get some more iron from us, and they are trading grain here, and this province is occupied. So yeah, well, we could do trades for some wine instead. It does mean we can't increase the size of our navy anymore. But since that wasn't really the plan, so here are evil Egyptians. I really don't like them. They are simply too powerful for me to like them. One thing that may end up delaying the episode here is, well, Stellaris. It isn't too long ago since it was released, and I've been playing with it and having quite a bit of fun. Say I really like that game. So, some barbarians here, and the Armenians won't be able to get an army there, so create Pontus. So now we could re-establish the trade, but oh wait, we established another trade route. So for some reason I do think the Roxolani will win their war against the Bosporan Kingdom, but maybe the Bosporans can hold out. To get a large enough army from the Capaeum, hopefully they could be able to hold out long enough for the Bosporans to get bored and just ask for money rather than completely annexing them. Yeah, not going after completely destroying the rebels when I had the chance was a bad idea here in retrospect. But, well, I'm not playing Iron Man, of course, since, well, there is no Iron mode here, but since I played and decided not to continue with that same game. That doesn't mean if I have, after I upload an episode, I'm not going to replay that period. Maybe, even if I don't really. Egypt declared war on the Seleucid Empire. When it comes to people there, I want them to declare war, and I prefer when they attack the Seleucids rather than anyone else. Yeah, that one thing happened that about the day declare war on Bithynia, and Bithynia only had these provinces left. Yeah, having Egypt is so rare, not what you want to see. Of course, I don't want to see them beat the Seleucids too much, but the ideal situation is, of course, that Egypt collapses into anarchy, and if the same thing happens to the Seleucids, then we'll have a much nicer time. Bosmans have bad, but the Roxolani completed their siege and they will Princeton, and well, it won't be enough of a garrison to stop them from immediately retaking. So, and walking with them, I'm not sure it's the smartest thing, but maybe they can use me. I can use my navy to just look how things are now. Oh, and Kuji died. So, and we got the new guy. It's the same guy that happened the last time. I really like this new guy. So let's put his friend here, and while that's, and now we have, or when we increase our stability by 1, we will have the option to become a military republic or despotic monarchy. It will cost 48. So, and we are making just about 1 per month, so in about 48 months I can increase the time. Game speed. Oh, then I want to have it. No one wants weapon mode. Let's put his friend here, and he can look at how things are going now. It looks like it's going to be a battle, but there looks to be a river in the province that may give the boss. Ah, it was the Roxolani that won. They're now going to plant Capaeum. Declare war on Massilia. Massilia have 2 provinces. Massilia is likely to go away. Yeah, the AI is not good at keeping their economies at times. Yeah, it looks great for IDE. Unfortunately, it's too late because the Romans are already here. So the Empire pays 24 gold to the Carthaginians. Need a new fleet master. I think we might have Ardashir. Or Ustroes is better because as a fleet master his charisma doesn't matter, but we get a small bonus for, well, it increases Senate influence, but we are not a republic, so that's another. But we get the bonuses for his marshal, and then his actual high finesse, it makes him really good at actually doing the job he's supposed to be doing. Lower speed, I really don't like playing at high speed, although I should really do it more here in this let's play in order to make sure the time progresses quickly and stuff happens quickly, so after all, make it more interesting to watch. Yeah, well, they have managed to retake control of the Mayotai, and they do have good fortifications in Panticapayum. So maybe if they manage to take control of enough territory here to get the Colchis Roxalan to sign peace, then they will be alright. If not, well... yeah, the war could potentially drag out a bit, and we end up failing assaults. This annoying thing. That event happened because the clan chief, he doesn't have a position, and there are people in his family that it used to be a very common event actually earlier with very low mean time to happen, so it happened very quickly, but now it takes longer. But shoot, he's an Arid, he's the only Arid we have. That's the bonus. I think he maybe had someone involved in the Civil War. Yeah, he joined the rebels. So yeah, Arid wants to read them. See, our current leader is a Menid. Unfortunately, no one is a Menid. Al-Sakid and Aramid. Well, he can be given the title of Bolivardon, Aramid, and praise for it. Arid, since he is an up there where things were. Yeah, I want to. That's one. No foul barbarians. Seems I could wait for them, but I have to crush them. Yeah, I should really try look at the barbarian power. Isn't because there are still barbarians province, the barbarian power will increase. We take province so that if they are running around, they don't declare independence. Something like that. It can be really annoying. You're about to destroy some barbarians and then they become independent in one of the provinces. So let's see the X gone. So yeah, we have defeated this barbarian. Let's set up the trade again. So yeah, when you have a colonized province, the barbarians will still be there. They will be increase in power if left alone. So you need to either station an army in the province or hope for the event that is. I have occupied the province, but let's see how it looks army-wise. Yeah, here is the one that loses. Yeah, it's a successful colony now in. Was it Seleucus? They are still barbarians there. Huh. And we won't be able to directly see the battle because it is in the only inland province they have. Oh, well, let's look at this one that we saw Empire with Cappadocia. Yeah, more Egyptians, more Egyptians. Ranking a feast, great idea, gain stability. And I actually have enough money. And sacrifice cost 47. So it was a bit more expensive than but I'm on my way to actually improve government, so let's have that as a goal for this episode. Become a monarchy or republic. I'm leaning towards a monarchy, it's a bit easy. So one thing that's talking about, yeah, keep warning. The republic could be nice and there's lots of interest. But I'm leaning towards monarchy, just like a tribe, it's easier to actually get good generals. And there, I have mentioned this before. Yeah, as we see here, if your country needs to have a monarchy, a tribe, or the candidate must be a ruler, former general, former ruler, recent rulers, former civic magistrate, recent civic magistrate, former under. When it comes to former and recent, it depends on how things end. So if I don't remember whether former is one that has actually served his turn, or recent is one that have been moved out for other reasons. I'm not exactly sure how it's actually work, but generally, in order to get the general, he need to have. You need to give him the needs to have the proper jobs and all that. So yeah, the Roxolana won the battle over there and are now on their counter-offensive, and I don't think the Bosnians so much. They don't have much money either. We could send them a gift, but maybe they hire some mercenary militia. That's not going to save them. Yay, go Macedonia! Beat the evil Romans. And please, Seleucus, in the next war against Egypt, please beat them up. No, you can do it! You just need to believe in yourself. At least they have a low stability. Currently, Ego and Diane, whoever replaces him, is disliked by everyone in this massive civil wars that never end. Prevents him from doing anything. That's another thing that would be nice to happen to Egypt. They are too powerful for us to do anything about. Yeah, now we can increase stability. So now, decision time. I can let the time go very slowly while thinking about it. The disadvantage of the tribe is you only have one spot here for national ideas. All other governments have more, and many of the workings of government come from events. So that they wanted to reduce tax stability. It was because he doesn't have any family members important. But when it comes to monarchies and republics, the inner workings are more clear. So there are not any events of that kind. There are, however, monarchies does run an increased risk of civil wars due to the council, and republics, well, you have need to balance all the various factions unless you get. And if you do it too badly, you may have severe problems with populists. They're basically rabble rousers. You don't want them. And there is still hopes you need to go through in order to get generals and all that. And we are 2 weeks, so we need to be able to get generals easy, so we're going to go for a monarchy, even though a military republic does have 2 military ideas. But despotic monarchy. So goodbye stability. And all hail King Ardashir Menid. So now we have 3 idea slots, so let's use the one we already have. Yeah, we had one economic and one civic. The bonus is good enough. Unfortunately, we haven't unlocked anything more. Tax farming is a very nice idea. Well, would be a nice idea for us in order to increase our income. It comes mostly from taxation anyway, so that's where we want our bonus. And that's our prestige. Probably quite possibly the worst idea in the game, since tribute income is never going to be that important. Maybe some other idea is actually worse. Yeah, this one is really funny. It looked like it's a red. It must be bad, and yeah, there's not really that much point really in that one. Well, corruption, I don't think. I think there may be some slight advantages. It's not enough for an idea, especially considering all other religious ideas are much better. But yeah, as economic, we take this recruitment speed. It's nice, but only when you're actually recruiting, and you generally try to. You'll recruit new armies every now and then, but try to avoid it too much because, well, you want a big army, but you don't want to see it destroyed, and if it isn't destroyed, you are not going to recruit a new one. And, well, blockade efficiency might be more useful somewhere around where you will actually have some decent navy and actually do a few blockades, but, well, our navy is not decent. So organized recruitment. And for civic ideas, citizenship is good if you actually expand a lot into wrong culture areas, because when you do that, all the citizens that were there will be promoted to freemen and slaves, so they won't provide any research. If you have a citizenship idea, they will slowly go back to be citizens, so you will slowly get back your research. It's not perfect, but it's preferable if you are. So it's a nice idea if you're playing with, let's say, Rome, and you are, since, well, you want to conquer a lot, but they are not exactly conquering Roman cultured areas, because you already start with all of those. But I'm going to go here with civic duty. It makes it slightly harder for enemies to take our provinces. Not enough to really matter, but I reckon these ones can be nice religious ideas. I think there are overall, several of them are actually pretty nice, but most are generally going to play with governments that doesn't have room for any religious ideas. So there are this lot here are going to look at most closely, so you'll generally go with professional soldiers or horse lords if you have a lot of cavalry. Then organized recruitment, civic duty, that's generally starts. So now we have a reduced build cost. And now in our government we need to appoint our chief eunuch, chancellor, royal treasurer, chief torturer. So it's not really a eunuch, it's the main guy to be church king. You want someone that's all around good. The chancellor is charged on affairs, so charismatic and finesse. The treasurer, well, finesse is the only thing that matters. And the torturer also does finesse. So first look at this. The Mardonius, he's not charismatic, but he's good at the other stuff. But I think we'll go Maita as a good overall guy. So chancellor who wanted some charisma as well, so Hidaran as it is. And here we can go with Frates and Mardonius. So now I set up our council. As you see with the green thing here, it's what they think about the potential heir, which is currently numbered Menid, since, well, we just changed. I don't think it may soon update and show one of the siblings possibly, or it's just because he is a guy in the same family. These guys are siblings, but they are half siblings. They have different. They're so different fathers. So He's only father to Ardashir in Amestris. He's been so now we have a different set of laws. This one is, well, I don't care about our navy. 3 stability pretty much for me. But then we may, well, discipline is nice, but we also want citizens. It's pretty much a military focused idea. We may pick it up later. Here it is, so this one is increased omen success chance plus 2 reduces their power, so since we have a bad omen active, this one will increase our chance of getting a good one, but it won't be as powerful. There is one over here that unless we don't, you can't have a bad omen to get the active if you want to get this. Increases the power but reduces the chance of success. So if you have a good success chance thanks to other reasons, that's a really strong law. Otherwise, you're better off picking the one with that increases the chance of success. While you won't get quite as much out from for successful omens, they are more likely. So that's your best choice in the long run. But now, we're a kingdom. We have a king, Ardashir Menid, first king of Colchis, well, at least for a very long time. After all, we may know that Colchis, if you heard of Jason and all of that, you went to Colchis and all that thing would come. Yeah, that this is one thing that kings like to do, sleep around with other people's wives. Sometimes when you see the exactly which, and some kings are going to be really, yeah, people that are really not what you call moral, upstanding, more upstanding system. Yeah, they can be quite decadent for kings.